So you've done your research on roofing and you've been seeing that there's a lot of different warranties out there for roofing. What does this all mean? Well, first off, there's two different types of warranties when it comes to your roof. The first one is the manufacturer warranty. This is the actual company that makes your product, makes the shingle. And then the second warranty is going to be the workmanship warranty, and this is covered by the company that installs the product. Between the two, workmanship warranty is definitely the most important factor in considering, but let's first talk about more into the details of the manufacturing warranty. The manufacturer's warranty covers defects such as craze cracking, where you see spider webbing going across your shingle. It also covers blisters, where you see actual bubbles pulling up on your shingles, and then also peeling, delamination, anywhere where the shingle is starting to form and curl up in ways it shouldn't, and then also just falling apart. So those would be coverages that the manufacturer would take care of. Now, you probably have seen, or have been told this is a lifetime shingle, or this is a lifetime warranty. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a marketing gimmick. Let's look at the fine print. So the full coverage for your roof, if there's a defect and that covers the whole product or a substantial amount on your roof, the manufacturer will replace your entire roof, given these criteria be met. Number one, that you actually are within your full replacement coverage period. That period is most likely 10 to 15 years for full coverage based off of the manufacturer. Now, if there is any type of deformity or defect, they also want to make sure is your warranty actually registered with them. Are they using all the correct products? Are all the shingles, like the starter, the hip and ridge, from the actual manufacturer? Because if they're not, and they're using some 3-tabs or some other generic brand, you don't have a warranty. So those are ways that you could actually lose it. Also, if it's installed incorrectly, then they can also say, well, it's not covered because it wasn't properly installed, regardless if that even affected the defects or not. Now, after, I know I talked about the full replacement coverage for the shingle, there is a partial coverage for your whole roof after 15 years. Let's say it's year 16 and you have defects on your shingles. The manufacturer agrees you need to replace this, and they will replace it. You're looking at a depreciated amount for the roof. So instead of 100% of your roof being covered, now it's going to decrease by about 5% every single year. And at the year 40 mark, that's when it's going to flatline at $2,000. So if, let's say, your roof is 40 years old, which, by the way, asphalt shingles don't last that long, then if they agree, okay, we need to replace your whole roof, then the most they would pay out is $2,000. And that's your lifetime warranty. Now, like I said earlier, the most important warranty is the workmanship warranty, because frankly, you can have the best product with the best manufacturer warranty on your home. And if it's not installed correctly, then you've got problems. That's most likely where there will be an issue. And frankly, it's not like there's even a whole lot of manufacturer claims out there where there are known issues. The installation is critical, and the workmanship guarantee from the installer is the most important, and that ranges. You can see anywhere, I've seen 1, 2, 3 years, I've seen 5, 10, 15 years on that workmanship guarantee. There's also other options too, where you can see 25-year lifetime workmanship warranty. So let's talk about that. Now, when it comes to offering 1, 2, 3, 4 years, I would say that's not a whole lot of confidence. You're probably having a lower grade product on there. You do see 5-year workmanship guarantees around. Those are not uncommon. I would say that's actually more the industry standard, but then there are options to go into 10, 15-year workmanship guarantees. There's also a 25-year workmanship guarantee that you can get through some manufacturers, and that's only coming from contractors that are highly rated, have impeccable reputation within the industry, highly skilled, and it takes years to reach this process. So here at Reliance Roof Troop, we are a 5-star rated contractor through a shingle manufacturer, and they have gone through years of vetting us and inspecting several of our roofs, and not only holding us to their regular standard of this is how you need to properly install a roof system, it's actually a much higher requirement and more stringent rules on how to properly install a roof system. So you're held to a higher standard and you have a much higher reputation that you have to uphold. But with that comes the option where you can offer people a 25-year workmanship guarantee. And that frankly is, I think, a very valuable asset, especially if you're gonna live in your house long term, because that's not only backed by the manufacturer who's saying we'll cover any mistakes they made within 25 years, but you're also hiring a very elite and highly vetted roofing contractor to put that install on. So when it comes to the workmanship, make sure that you also look at the fine print. And frankly, there are some lifetime workmanship guarantees out there. Not inherently a bad deal, but if it's too good to be true, it just might be. So definitely do your homework and look at the fine print. Look at the reviews specifically relating to type of claims. You know, no one's perfect. We're not going to pretend that we're perfect either. But when mistakes happen, how did they treat that? How did they handle that issue? And that's the important factor. So I would go through and look at their lowest ranking reviews. I'm sure if there's anything wrong relating to a claim or with their warranty work, it's going to be highlighted and spotted, and just see what they say. And then also look at the fine print for the warranty as well. So to recap, I know that was a lot of information talking about the manufacturer warranty being a lifetime. What does that mean? Also then the workmanship warranty, that ranges. But when you're looking at the warranties, always ask your contractor, what is the workmanship guarantee? And also, do you have a copy of what that workmanship looks like so that I can see the fine print on there? Are there any hidden gotchas? Are there any gimmicks in there? And when you're looking at deciding who's going to replace your roof, the workmanship warranty holds the most weight.